Hello everyone, I have a box. Let's open this box. I'm Troublesome Junction. I'm bringing you all quite the special video because this right here, I haven't posted this on my Instagram yet, but you'll more than likely see it before you see the actual video. I'm just going to go into it from the side because why not, in a way. So I ordered this item from Plaza Japan, and it's a website pretty much where they sell Japanese items that you can't really find in the US. But this item right here, I had to get it. That's right. Alright, let me just get rid of the box. The Diapet Thomas the freaking Tank Engine. Oh my goodness. What a joy it honestly is to be reviewing this and holding this in the hand. I'm not going to show the back though because it has a special feature that I will get into later. Just look at this. So it says down there DK9001. That is the number. High quality series, collector's edition. Then there's just a picture of Thomas. There's the top of it. And there's the bottom of it, which should say 2018, right? About there. Enough rambling though. Let's get into this thing. This thing right here, without a doubt, just one of the best detailed Thomases I've ever seen. Not counting like Bachmann and, you know, model train companies, but just, you know, Thomases alone. This is probably one of the more detailed ones, along with the, you know, the Nakayoshi and the 70th anniversary Thomas. But okay, just get rid of that. Let's get him out. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Just look at this guy. First off, splash of white paint. Phenomenal detail right there. Look how crisp this paintwork is. Now, a lot of people might be wondering, hey, is this engine made of metal? Actually, no, it is. It's a mixture of plastics. It uses ABS and MABS right there. So look at those coupling rods right there. Look really nice. So right now we're just going to go over the core detail, talk about the good aspects and the bad aspects. Does have a headlamp back here, missing that little red square that should be back there. Kind of, I don't know, it sort of bothers me a little bit because not many toys do have that. Well, besides Ertl being one of them. But we'll get back to that little guy later. So then on this side, pretty much the same as the other. Coupling rods look nice, have nice squares on them. There's the wheels, no detail in them. There's little lines in there, but they're not as pronounced on that. Now, look at that face. This is without a doubt one of the best detailed Thomas faces I've ever seen. Japan, you easily 11 out of 10 on your Thomas the Tank Engine faces. This right here is what a Thomas face should be. It should be smiling, but not to the point where he's overzealous. I mean, not really comparing Ertl, but use this as an example where he's all grin and all this. But this Thomas face right here, as fellow YouTuber Extreme Trains once said, because he did a review on this before me, he said he enjoys the face too, of how it's like a subtle smile face where it's universal. He's not beaming from funnel to foot plate or ear to ear, whatever you want to say. But he's not, you know, grinning, and it's not as noticeable, sort of. I don't know, it just looks like a subtle Thomas face. He looks happy, like he's chugging down the line, thinking about what his next job will be, thinking about what he's going to do with Purse. This right here is an amazing Thomas face. Why can't we get faces like this in the US? They're just no comparison at all. Little headlamp right there, not really detailed on the inside, but still, nice addition that it is there. Lamp irons, they are little nubs. They should be a little bit taller. If I actually, I'm going to just reach over towards my destroyed Bachmann Thomas. They should be roughly about, a little bit bigger like that. And should also have little, pipe there, vacuum tube. Doesn't have it for obvious reasons because this is sort of aimed for kids / collectors. Whistle detail. Oh my gosh, it's painted. There is miracles. There is such things as miracles. Stripes, well done. They're actually 3D molded too, not just painted on there. But the side stuff, yeah, that's just stamped on there. It's not 3D molded. But the lines, yeah, that's 3D molded. Coal in the back does look a bit basic, but it doesn't really matter. Then it even got back window detail. Window detail! They even captured the lines that should be there. Not even the Bachmann Thomas did that. No, the Ertl, of course it didn't do it, because it's just a little diecast thing. Now, let's go over one of the biggest selling points. And no, it's not for the fact that he has painted buffers. Oh my goodness. If your jaw isn't dropping right now, just look at that. Just, oh my goodness. The first time I saw this on a not YouTube, but on Instagram, I believe it was the Little Western 8. He posted a video of this. Just this alone made me just scream. This is without a doubt the first Thomas the Tank Engine item to ever include this down here. His piston working. Now, we have gotten some, like, of course, outside pistons move. This one's shit. It's broken. But still, we have gotten some where, the coupling rods move. But we have never, ever gotten anything like this. The bottom piston work. Now, for all of you people who want to recreate that scene, well, the intro scene for Legend of the Lost Treasure, beautiful movie, by the way. Yeah, you can do it now. I mean, it does look a bit weird with this down here, the clear piece, but at the same time, it does make sense of why they included it. But there are good things about this toy, as I just pointed out, but there are some bad things. Let's move on to that, actually. So right here, as you can see, the smoke box isn't flush with the boiler. Now, Thomas, let's just bring in another guy. There's an Ertl. Should look something like that. Maybe that. No, this isn't dust. This is the Flower Power Thomas. And then this one. Like, it should be flush. Now, this one, yeah, this one is dusty. But, yeah. It should be just a smidge, like, a little bit taller there. But at the same time, it does look pretty proportional from the front. Maybe a little bit bigger around this lower smoke box part, like this black square here. And this little section right here, it should be pushed inwards, such as seen on the Ertl, right there. Still, though, most Thomas the Tank Engine toys do that, so that's not really that big of a deal. And then the wheels. Not this, of course. This right here is just beautiful. But the wheels they do look slightly proportional, but they feel like they should be a smidge bigger. And the spokes, where there is line detail there should be maybe pushed inwards, like, at least we should see that, yeah, these are supposed to be noticed. On here, they just look sort of, like, even if you just, like, move it around like this and you're not really it can't focus on it, they just look solid blue. So I do think that could have been edited, but do I think that this is a worthwhile Thomas the Tank Engine toy? Yes. 1,000 times yes. This right here is one of the best detailed Thomas the Tank Engine models. And I had to pay $28 for him. Well worth the buy. Plaza Japan, there are a few other websites that have it. One of my Instagram friends, can't really think of his username right now, commented when I posted a photo on this. He brought it up saying, hey, I got mine for $18 on such and such website. And yeah. Would I recommend this? Most certainly. If you are a Thomas fan and you want a well-detailed Thomas the Tank Engine character for your collection, get this. Now you might be wondering, well, Duck, does he work with anything? Alright, well, HO Track. bit too big for that. I mean, he does look slightly in proportion. Oh, there's Duck. He's just chilling there from the last skit video that I made. He can roll on it, but still, he's a bit bigger than that. Trackmaster, not really his cup of tea. He can somewhat ride the rails, but not the best fit for that. And O-Gauge, well, that is, do I really have to bring that up? Oh, dang, his wheels are off the rails. Oh, well. I really don't think I need to do a comparison on that. This, what a lot of people have been saying was, like, before that these were announced as Diapet Thomas the Tank Engine characters, people just simply said, oh, this is going to be the this Japanese exclusive S-range scale of toys. And I was like, dang it, this would have been a really nice model. But this thing is a toy. In a sense, it's a collector's toy. You're allowed to freewheel it. You can do what you want with it. It's not motorized. It's just amazing. Now, you might be saying, well, is it as light as the Nakayoshi Thomas, which is all plastic? No. This right here is a thick boy. Very, very thick boy. He is, I don't think he's hollow. I really don't. Because he feels really hefty for just a little toy. Maybe he has a metal weight in there, but I don't know. I really don't know. But this right here, probably the biggest selling point for me was the undercarriage detail. Now, there are characters such as Percy, James, and eventually Hero and Birdie coming out in September. That's why this knuckle coupling system is here. Now, I might just go on ahead and take them off for the meantime, because I might not buy anymore. I might buy Percy and James later down the line, but I don't really see myself buying Birdie and Hero and all of them. But in the meantime, I'm probably just going to take these off because they are kind of distracting to the actual thing. But it makes sense of why they have them. Now that I revealed the undercarriage detail, now you can see why I didn't want to show the back of the box, because I wanted this right here to be sort of, a big reveal. But most Thomas the Tank Engine fans have noticed this on Instagram, like literally everyone has. Then there's the other characters that are on the box. You got Tom, Purse, and Gems Trends. And James, yeah, he's very tall. Like, he's a bit out of proportion. So, yeah, don't really know. I'm really glad, though, that I picked up Thomas. If you at least want to get one of these, I probably would recommend that you would get Thomas because, he's, Thomas, the main character. But the best detailed one probably might be Percy, is what Extreme Trains he recommended. But me personally, I'd probably recommend Thomas mainly for this detail. We've gotten plenty of Percys that have side rail detail, but I don't think we've ever gotten ones like this. This right here, I'd highly recommend it. Check out Plaza Japan, and yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. I give this item right here, I give it a 10 out of 10. Not above that, but 10 out of 10. Does have minor quirks, but still, well worth the buy. So, that's all I have to say in this video, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.